There you go. Hey everyone, it's Carl Hovelson here, along with Thomas Marguccio and Stephen Hurst, and whoever else decides to join us on this panel here today. But what we're going to talk about is how to create sales on demand using incentives. Okay, people have been watching my posts lately of the sales that I'm creating. Okay, I mean, especially over the last 4 days. I've created 3 sales in IBK over the last 4 days, and it sounds like I have another one coming in by a text I just got this morning. So, but it's because of what I'm doing right now. Okay, I'm doing something that nobody else in the industry does. I can guarantee you that. Okay, and I'm going to share this with you. I was debating whether I was going to do that, but because it is a very cool technique that I'm using. But you know what? I want people on my team, because only my team is seeing this, by the way. So, you know, at least I think anyways. If not, then, oh well, I guess it's out of the box. But I want everybody to know that the ways to attract people is by increasing the value of your worth, okay? Everybody out there that is not making money today is too busy trying to sell their program or their products. They're not concentrating on the actual place that you need to be concentrating on, and that's value. Okay? Today, people will tell you, and I'll tell you this as a proof quote. Well, I can't really say the proof quote because I've talked to people about it, but people will tell you that they can't afford to get involved in your business. What that means in most cases, not all cases, but most cases, is I don't see the value there, so I'm not interested. That's what they're saying. Okay? They're just not coming out and saying it in those words. I know, because I used to do the same thing. Can't afford that, you know, or I'm too busy for this or something. I'll give them a different excuse saying that I don't see value, right? But now I'm a little bit more transparent today. If someone comes up and tells me that, I'll say, show me the value. And if they can't show me the value, I'll say, you're not getting a sale from me because I don't see any value here. You could tell me how great your product is or how great your service is. That means nothing to me. I need to know what the value of it is. Now, when I talk about value, I want to make sure that if I put my money down on anything, IBK is $197 US, okay? To some people, that's an awful lot of money, okay? And it is. It's a lot of money. And you want to make sure that you're getting value out of that product. See, the problem today is that there's products that sell all over the internet, okay? And services and all kinds of stuff that sell all over the internet. And with a lot of companies, they just say, well, we have a comp plan and we have a product. And they go, you know, this is what the product is and blah, 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 blah. And they'll go through all the ingredients and all that kind of stuff and all this stuff, and then they'll say, hey, it does this, 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 and this. Okay? I know, because I used to be in the health and nutrition industry, and that's what they do. See, what they don't know is that every person on planet Earth is different from every other person. So the effects that one product has on one person doesn't necessarily have the effects on another person. Okay? So, when you're selling something, you got to be selling what the added value would be for them. Okay? So, in the health and nutrition industry, you would look at a product saying, look, this is what the product is entailed with it. You know, it's 100% organic or whatever it is, or it's a herbal product versus no chemicals and stuff like that. Because there's a lot of people now that don't want to take chemical-based products. I'm one of them. I hate it. I'm moving away from that. I'm going more herbal and more organic than anything else, including medicine. Okay? Because that's what people look for. So when you're doing something like that, provide that kind of added value of what it would be. You can't guarantee any results because you don't know what the effect of that product is going to have on someone else. This is why I don't touch physical products anymore. Okay? When you get back to IBK or digital products, I can now provide the value of what this product can do. You see, the way most people are promoting IBK today, and we're just going to talk about IBK for right now, okay? IBK today, and that's Internet Business Kits for any of you that are new listening, okay? They're trying to sell the product. They're saying, oh, you know what? We got this marketing suite. You're gonna make $150 commission. Blah 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 blah. They're selling the money part of this thing. You know, selling the money is great. Here's the biggest problem with doing that. Okay, when anybody gets into a business, the first thing that log jams them is, how do I get leads? How do I get traffic? It's all great that you got a great product here. How do I sell it? How do I sell this thing? So if you're going to go and market anything online, the value add that you put into it is you show them how you're going to market it. Okay? See, with me, I'll go out and I'll say, look, this is what this is. This is a social media product suite. It has social media training, which is going to show you in different things like Craigslist and YouTube and Facebook and all these other things. We're going to show you how to market these social medias, what to do, what to post in there, that kind of stuff. Then we have the poster that allows you, this software allows you to get any business, product, or service exposed in a mass form to the members of groups within Facebook, and now we have LinkedIn. Okay? Now here's some of the added value I'm going to give you. You know, I'm going to give you one-on-one coaching. I'm going to give you access to my platform. I'm going to give you this. I'm going to give you that. I'm going to pay for traffic. I'm going to do all. This is what people are looking for. The moment they know that, okay, you tell them what the product is, but then you add your added value to it. Okay? I don't know about you, but anytime I go into a store to buy anything, I want to make sure that if I buy anything in that store, I'm going to get my money's worth out of that thing. I don't care if it's a vacuum or a can of beans or whatever the hell it is. I want to make sure that if I'm going to give you my money that I worked really, really hard for, that I'm going to get value out of this thing. Okay? And people today are not doing that. That's why I make money and most people don't. Because I'm selling the value of my product or service where most people are just selling the product. You know, if you look at a really good car salesman and then you look at a mediocre car salesman, okay, because I've dealt with both, okay? When you talk to a really good salesperson, the guy that actually sells you the car, this is what the salesperson will do, the guy or gal, okay, that sell you the car. They will ask you what is your needs for that vehicle. Like, what are the needs? What is it that you want to do to get, so I can make sure that when you spend your money on a vehicle, you're going to get the 100% value out of that vehicle. Okay? That's the person I buy a car from. Then you get the other one that sits on the car lot. Hey, you know what? You look like a guy who can fit in this Corvette, right? Or, you know what? You're such a dainty person. You know what? The best car for you would be this little Volkswagen Beetle, right? You know, those are the people I never, ever get, because they're trying to figure out what fits you rather than asking you what fits them, okay? So if you're not selling anything out there, if you're not selling IBK, it's probably because you're not asking the right questions, okay? The first thing you want to do is when someone fills out a form, if you've got a capture page and somebody fills that out, you need to communicate with them. I have an email that I send people where I introduce myself to them, saying, hey, let's connect on Skype so I can find out what it is that interests you about IBK and see how I can help figure out how IBK and you can fit together. Okay? And that's why people get on the phone with me, I talk to them, and I sell 90% of the people that get on the phone with me. 90% is what my closing is, because I'm asking the right questions. Okay? And if you find out from any guru that's out there, any of these guys that are making the 5, 6, and 7 figures a year on the internet, okay, they're going to tell you that it's all about the questions. It's the relationship building, okay? And relationship building all starts with asking the right questions, okay? I'm not here to build social relationships. I'm here to build business relationships, okay? When you're building relationships online, they should really define that as business, not personal. Because the questions you need to ask is, what is it that you are looking for your business? If it's traffic, how are you what are you using and how are you doing it? And let's figure out what my product can do to help enhance that. Okay? See, that's what your job is. You're the salesperson. But in order to get the sale, you have to ask the right questions. If you're not prepared to talk to anybody, I think you're going to have to leave this industry and go someplace else. And I'm really not sure, because anywhere you go, if you get a job at a restaurant or anywhere, you got to talk to people, man. Any business, you got to talk to people. If you got a job in an office, you got the guy and the gal in the cubicles right beside you. You got to talk to them. You got a boss you got to talk to. You got to talk to people. So if you're trying to do business without talking to people and you're not making money, you now know your reason. Okay? But the other thing is you got to ask the right questions. I get this every single day, everyone. And it's crazy the questions I get. Like I add probably 20 to 50 people a day on Facebook, and I pretty much decline about that many as well, okay? Because they're all asking the wrong things. They all want to build a personal relationship with me, and I'm not interested in that, okay? I'm strictly business. And it's the same thing on Skype. You know, well, I'll get with people, and then, you know, when I talk to them, they go, well, I want to build an income, but I don't want to talk to people. I go, well, can't do it with me. I turn down so many people it would make your head spin. Okay, and the reason I do that is because I don't want to generate headaches for myself. Because the moment you do that, and a lot of that has to do with some of the programs online too. Any program that keeps telling you, oh, we're going to build your business for you, we're going to guarantee you sign-ups and all this kind of stuff, come on. Okay? That's a ploy to get you to put your money down and then deal with the headache later. Not interested. So let's go over to the panel. We started with Tom last time. We're going to start with Stephen this time. Stephen, let's get your thoughts on stuff that I've covered right now.
Well, it is very important to communicate with other people. Let them know what you've got, what you offer, what you can do to help them. You just got to get to know people and talk to them.
Yeah, it's all about the questions, right? I mean, you know, you got to think, if you are a consumer and you're going into a store and you're looking for something, you're looking for a sweater or a fishing rod or motor oil or whatever it is, and you can't find it, you want to speak to somebody that can help you out and ask you, hey, you know, what's the best one to get? You want to be talking to somebody who knows what the heck they're doing, right? When I go into a store and I look for somebody and I don't find them, I let them know. I say, hey, you know, too bad you lost my business because you didn't want to bother to talk to me. See ya, bye. And I do that when I leave a store. Okay? I let them know. And I let everybody else know in the store there too that I wasn't good enough to talk to. So someone else is going to get my money. Have a nice day. Okay? My wife doesn't like it when I do that, but you know what? I need to let people know that you piss me off and I'm not coming back. Okay? So I do that online too. If someone sends me information and it tweaks my interest and I like it, okay, and this happens on Facebook a lot, okay, they'll send me something, I go, hey, you know, this is pretty cool, and I text them back and they don't answer me, and I text them back again and they don't answer me, and it says, that's okay, I'll find someone else, thanks, have a nice day, and then they'll answer me back and say, oh, sorry, I said, sorry, you know what, you had your chance, have a nice day. Okay, don't text me and then not respond to me when I text back. That pisses me off more than anything. Right? So
I agree. I agree.
You know, and that's it. You know what? That's how you lose my business. Okay? And that's how you should be with everybody else too. Teach them a damn lesson. You want to be in here to be in business? Okay? I'm here to answer your questions. But if you don't respond, that's it. It's just like people that I've personally sold IBK to. Okay? They'll come in, they'll buy IBK from me. So I send them out a letter, and I'll email them, and I'll email them back. And if I got their Skype, I'll Skype them. If I have their Facebook, I'll Facebook them. But I don't chase anybody. I'll give them 2 chances. Okay? Each and every one of you guys on here have got my stuff. I want your links. I want your usernames and stuff. You don't give it to me? Too bad. That's it. It's over. I'm not chasing you anymore. Okay? And this is probably why you're not making any money, because you don't take this serious enough with someone who takes it very serious. I take everything I do online very, very serious. That's why I make the money I do. Okay? That's why anybody who's making 5 figures or more a month are making the money they do, because they take this serious. And anybody who knows me online knows that I'm as serious as a heart attack when it comes to business online. You know? You want to burn that bridge with me? That's your fault. Okay? But when it comes to business, that's why you guys, every single time I text you, within friggin' seconds, you guys get back to me. Okay? Because you know that's how I am. You know, you want my attention? You got it. Let's do this. You've got to be that way too. Okay? And that goes, and the other thing that you have to be strong with too, and it's gonna hurt to do this at the beginning. If you've got a lot of leads coming in or a potential sale, don't try and beg these people. Don't beg them, because they're going to see that weakness in you. Stay strong and say, look, this is what it is. This is what it is. If you can't afford it, I'm sorry. Have a nice day. Can't help you. I do that every single day. Some people go, oh my God, that would have been my only sale. No, it wouldn't have been. That might have been your only sale that day. But there's plenty more sales coming.
Yeah, Carl, I feel like I also qualify people. I want to see if they're a good fit, if they can afford it, if they have the Skype, the PayPal, all the things that are necessary to do business with me. And then I want to find out, what they're, I take an interest in them. I'm showing that I want to help them, but they also need to come my way as well to help themselves. And so basically, I want to make sure that they can actually do it, that they have all the qualifications. And then if they don't, then I move on to the next. They're not the last person.
Well, it's like a business. I mean, it's like you're doing an interview, okay? Because you're building a sales team. In most businesses, because, it may be multi-level. IBK is different. It's a one-off sales system. But I treat it like any other thing, because I am in other businesses. And if I'm out there and I'm helping and supporting people, even though I only make that one-time sale, and maybe I'll spend months working with people, at some point in time, if I've helped them make money, they'll want to come and join me in other programs that I'm in. Okay? That's what you need to do. This is a long-lasting relationship you're building. Most people will make the sale, and that's it. I'm telling you right now, there are people in IBK that are making a lot of sales, and their people are coming to me because they're not talking to them. And I'm telling you right now that some of these people are going to lose people to me because of that. And it's not my fault, because I'm willing to help anybody out there get business. And this isn't a threat. I'm just telling you reality out there, that if you're not willing to work with the people that you sell your product to, and you lose them to someone like me, look in the mirror, because that's who you got to blame. There's nobody else out there you can blame other than that person in the mirror. Okay? So I want to make that really clear about that. And anyone listening to this, this is how you have to be. You might think, oh, you got no life in you. You're like a shark. It's like, in general, I'm a nice guy, okay? Regardless of what you might think, okay? I have a real fun time in my personal life. But I have to be different in my business life. Because if I don't, I'm going to crash and burn, and I'm going to be homeless. Okay, is what will end up happening, because I won't make any money. Okay, so you have to be firm in business if you're going to run a business, and that's what this is. You are the CEO of your own business. Okay, you're selling IBK. You are, what you're doing is you're like a franchisee. Okay, the company is IBK, and you are selling their product. You're like a sales rep for that company. Okay, so you're an independent rep, representing yourself for the company, but your own company in general. Okay? So if you want to build a good reputation, you want to do that kind of stuff, this is the kind of path you have to go down. And it's all back to the added value. Okay? You know, when I had my sports card store, I had a lot of competition out there. I was the smallest little store compared to some of the big ones that I had around here, and I had some big competition. So what I had to do is I had to add extra value. Okay, so you know, every Saturday I'd have free pack of cards to the first 50 people that came in, and the pack of cards might have cost $20 a pack, right? That would be, you know, on, you know, when they came in, they bought a sale, they bought a whatever they bought from me. If they bought $20 or $50 worth of cards or something, I'd give them a $5 pack of cards. If they bought a box of cards from me, I'd give them a $20 pack, something like that, as an incentive for them to come back. Okay, because I had to compete against a lot of these bigger conglomerates that are out there. In our business, we're competing against a lot of people. Okay, I mean, look, you know, we offer training and a software in here. Okay, so what we're doing is we're competing against bigger companies that are out there, like Empower Network, Mobi, what's another one out there? MLSP. There's a lot of bigger companies out there that we're competing against, okay, that are kind of in the same area. They may not have the posting software, but they've got the training. I know, I was in Empower Network, okay, and it's a fantastic company regardless of what anybody says, okay, because their training was top notch in there. That's what drew me to that company when I was with them. And I'm still a member of that company. Okay. My point is that we have to make sure that we're ensuring the best incentives or the best added value when you are marketing this product. And you know, fortunately, if there's any IBKers that are listening to this that are not in my downline, okay, know this, that what you have in the back office of IBK, which says Carl's Training Under Traffic, that's a friggin' gold mine for you. Because that's something that I could easily sell for $200 all by itself. Okay? And at some point in time, it may disappear out of there and turn into that. I don't know. Okay? But it's a heavy incentive for you to give there because you have access to all of my stuff. Just like my team does. Okay? So, if you're not taking advantage of stuff like that, if you're just coming in and just trying to sell IBK and you're not making any sales, stop being a salesperson and start being a value-added rep. Okay? Anything you guys want to add to that?
Yeah, Carl. I think that people see the basic product. You know, it's great, but when they see what else that we offer, they're more likely to come with us. You know, because we are competitive. You know, with other reps, we want to do whatever is going to make us different from the rest. You have to stand out from the crowd, so to speak, because there may be a lot of people promoting. And what makes us different is the value that we offer. And I agree that is the way we can do it, and that's the way stores do it. They compete one against the other. They say, what can I offer that's more than the store across the street? And of course, you know, people then choose based upon what's offered. Because the product is the same product. I mean, you know, it could be a pharmaceutical, it could be a perfume, but are you going to give me a discount? Are you going to give me extra products with it? and then people tend to shop those things. I think people the consumers nowadays are accustomed to that kind of environment when it comes to purchasing things. So if we're just
value added. It's all value added. I mean, look, let's talk about saturation for a second, okay? Don't even think that IBK is even saturated, okay? IBK isn't even a needle in a haystack at this point, okay?
Right.
But I want to talk about saturation, okay? We're going to talk about two things that I always bring up on here. We're going to bring up McDonald's and Burger King, okay? And Wendy's. We'll throw Wendy's in there as well, okay? The three most powerful burger food chains that are out there, okay? Now, what you see constantly between these, and they've been around forever, and they're growing and growing all the time. There's new restaurants opening up all the time. And you will see a McDonald's and a Wendy's and a Burger King all open up stores within a block of each other. Okay? When one opens one up, the other two buy property around there and they open up there too. Okay? They need to be in competition. So what do all these restaurants have in common that they're doing all the time? They're constantly doing promotion, or they're adding a new product. Okay? Like, I don't know who first came out with it. Someone came out with the wrap. I'm not sure which one came out with the wrap, but then the next thing you know, all the other chains had the wraps. Okay? And then they had, Wendy's came out with the flamethrower. And next thing you know, all of a sudden Dairy Queen has a hot burger. And now McDonald's has a hot burger. Right? So they're all coming out with their own type of flamethrower to compete. Okay? So these lines that went from basic burger, fries, and stuff, now, you go into the thing there, and the menu wraps the store just about. I mean, it's so bloody big now. Right? Or they're so small on there because they got to squeeze everything on there. I mean, it's nuts when I go in and look at these things. I don't even go to fast food anymore, right? But the point I'm making is that these guys, these companies are going to be around till the end of time, okay? And the reason they're going to be around is because they are constantly adding different specials. They'll have, like, Dairy Queen now has this $6 meal, right, to compete against McDonald's coupons that are coming out all the time. I don't know what Burger King does. I'm sure they have like the double Whopper or two Whoppers for the price of one, or whatever it is, right? They're going to come out with something to compete, to drive, one person from here to there to everywhere. And the way we are as human beings, we're going to go, well, it's 58 cents less over at Burger King, so I think I'm going to go there this week because it's 58 cents less, right? Or they're throwing in an extra fries. McDonald's isn't doing that, right? And then next week, McDonald's will go, hey, 2 Big Macs for the price of 1. Oh, yeah, and we'll give you 2 fries, too. How about a double meal? Yeah, for the price of 1. Well, now everybody's going to McDonald's to get that because it's better than everywhere else, because they're adding value all the time. They're all doing this kind of stuff. Everybody's doing it. I mean, you've got Walmart competing against Kmart and all the other places, Zellers, and all these other places that are out there, whatever all these store chains are out there. In the U.S., you guys got, I don't know, Robertson and Safeway and whatever all the food chains are. They're constantly doing their promotions too, trying to drive traffic back to them because they lost it to Safeway or wherever else, right? So you've got all those. This is normal in our industry, folks, okay? But people are driven by value now. They're not driven just by products anymore. People, the products are common everywhere. People are driven to what is going to be a better value for their dollar, especially today when the economy is as tight as it is. I mean, up here in Canada, we're in a so-called recession up here, okay? So, up here, everybody's tight with the money. I mean, our dollar has dropped. I mean, it's like, I don't know, $1.30 to the American dollar, right? So, a lot of people say, well, it's $199 or $197. That's like $268 Canadian. Yeah, so? So? If you're going to get this for it and you're going to get paid $150 commission, that's like almost a $200 commission. So what are you crying about, right?
Yeah. So Carl, what's a value item? Say, give the IBK. What would you consider a value point what product can do for the person? Is that basically what you're saying? Value?
Yeah. Look, you know, when anybody joins a program out there, pretty much every program, unless they're a lead program, every program out there will have everything you need to market it, but absolutely no way to get leads or anything like that. They don't provide resources. Okay? See, what IBK has is they have a software that actually goes out and finds those leads and sends them to you. Okay? This is why it's so valuable, because any business out there, the biggest issue that everybody has is, I got no leads, I got no traffic. Well, we have a software that goes out there and does that for you. It drives the traffic back to you. It finds the leads. It gets the people to engage with you. Okay? And this is what people, I don't understand. You know, there are, I'm going to guess, probably between 400,000 or 400 million and a half a billion people that are marketers on Facebook. Okay? And I don't know what the total amount is, but I'm guessing there's probably between 4,000 and 5,000 sales of IBK. So, if we had a haystack outside, we would have to be looking for the needle inside the needle of the haystack. Okay? That's where we are. Yeah. I don't know how many people I talk to on a daily basis that have never heard of IBK. Never in a million years. And I'm tapping new groups all the time. And everybody goes, what's IBK?
Yeah, same here.
Okay? Yeah. So, when someone says, what's IBK to you, Tom?
Yes, go ahead.
What would you reply to them? If I said, hey, Tom, you know, I never heard of IBK. What is IBK?
All right. Well, IBK is basically a marketing, it's a social media marketing suite that enables you to get targeted people to look at whatever you have. It could be IBK, it could be any product or service that you're offering, but it gets people, get the eyeballs of people to look at whatever you're offering, and people who are interested in whatever you have to offer. Not just anybody, but targeted people in groups that are niche specific to whatever you have.
Okay, so how do I get in front of these people? What does IBK have to get me in front of these people?
Well, we have a proprietary marketing auto-posting software that actually finds the groups and posts our messages to those specific groups on a mass basis.
Well, I've used posters before. You know, those things don't work. What makes yours so much better?
Well, ours is basically a PC-specific. It's not an AP-based product that it gets under the radar of Facebook and posts to massive numbers of groups without them knowing what you're doing. So this is something which other posting software does not do, and you get it, and you also get updates, upgrades to the software whenever they happen, which is something other softwares don't do. And you're always up to date, and you don't pay any more. You also don't have to pay any monthly fees. So that's another thing which sets us apart from other hosting software. So these are some of the features. You know, one time you pay, and that's it, and you get it for life. And you can post to Facebook groups, and you can also find the Facebook groups that are looking for what you have. And soon we're going to have LinkedIn, which are business-oriented groups that also are looking for what you have. So that's basically what we have.
Like, what all can I post, Tom? Like, you know, like, what about videos? Can I do videos?
Yes, we have a feature called flood sharing, where you can actually post your videos with a message. And you can post to all the groups that you're posting your regular message, but you can also post video. And you can also post photos with your messages. And these are all features that IBK has that no other posting software offers.
Okay. See, I would have said it a little bit differently. I would have said, oh, videos. Yeah, let me tell you about that. Okay? This is something that is unique that nobody else has out there. It allows us to mass post videos. Okay? And because we're API-based, we're not integrating with the software. So Facebook doesn't even know that we're an actual software. They think we're a human being doing this. Okay? But then again, here's the other thing. you get to post videos, which is 100 times more potent than posting a picture. And you know what the other thing that most people do is they do this manually. That's the worst part, because that take hours a day to do that. And a lot of time they're posting just text. They don't add pictures, they don't add video, and that's why they get hardly any kind of conversion with it. Well, we show you with this software, we train you how to not only post pictures but post videos too, with the correct content to drive that traffic to you. So it's all about the delivery. I mean, you know, you did well, Tom. I have to say, it was a very, very good way. But you should have, right off the bat, when I asked you about videos, you should have gone, "Oh yeah, videos." Okay, we're the only one that has that out there, and we can mass post videos. How'd you like that?
Yeah, I don't actually. I'm not using it right now, but
that's a mass feature.
Yeah.
Okay, don't ever say that.
Say what?
You should. You know what? You should be posting videos, whether it's your videos or anybody else's video. You should be posting videos. Okay. You know what? Vadim, who everybody knows in my team, okay, he's the one that brought us Likes Rock. Now, Vadim is making sales all the time in IBK, and he posts videos. Now, here's the kicker, okay?
Right.
Those videos are cartoon videos that have absolutely nothing to do with network marketing. Absolutely nothing. You know what? It's like you ever seen those Got Milk commercials, right? Where they will have some stupid off-the-wall thing that's going on there, and at the end it says "Got Milk," right? You know, it's like, what does this have to do with milk, right? But this is what he does. He posts this. It's one video that he gets really sales, and some guy rowing in a boat, a cartoon character rowing in a boat in a storm, right? And then he's got this, and he makes sales off this. I don't get it. But you know, the videos you share could be anything. You could go on YouTube and get you know, some cat doing some crazy things. Like, you know, I watched this video the other day with these cats jumping in boxes and shoes and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
You could take that video and post that up there and talk about IBK, and you will have their attention. They will sit there and they will read your post and they will watch that video. Okay.
Oh my God, Carl, that's
capture. You've got to capture people's attention, okay? So it doesn't necessarily have to be a video from you or a video about the company. It could be anything. It could be an off-the-wall video that you got off YouTube.
Wow, Carl, that's awesome. I'm going to run out and do that. Oh my God.
You see? Take advantage of that flood feature, because people are going to look at, and you know what? They're going to like your post. They're going to comment on your post. They're going to share your post. And guess what goes along with that? All the information, including your link and all the information about your business. Every time they like, share, and comment.
Right. Oh my God.
Boom, baby.
Oh, boom is right, man. Oh my God. You just gave
away. So now I just gave you a really good secret that's out there.
Thank you.
I actually didn't even mean to say that, but I said it already. So it's okay. It's out.
Anyone who's watching this should go out and buy IBK.
You know, you want people to send stuff of yours virally, okay? Find a really good video that people will laugh at, comment at, share at. You know what? They may not even comment on your business or anything like that. But the moment they share and like that, it hits everybody on their list. And everybody's going to see that video. They're going to go there. They're going to see your text. They're going to see your link. They're going to click on that link and go, ooh, what the heck does this have to do with these cats, right?
Right.
But you got them there.
Yeah, Carl. And I think that you can tell how viral a video is because the number of shares and number of views are on the bottom of the video in YouTube. Right. You can tell how viral something is.
That's right. And when you've sent it out, see, the best way to do that is to download the video and then upload it again into your Facebook. You know, and you can use things like freemake.com and stuff like that I've shared with people. Download the video, upload it to your Facebook channel with your text on there, and then that video's there and it's being shared. And then people will massively share that thing and comment on it and everything. They may not comment on your business at all,
Right.
But your business information is attached to that, and someone is going to click the link.
Yeah.
It's a tactic that's been used for a very, very long time. Not too many people use it.
Yeah, we just gave away the storefront. That's good.
Well, you know, again, it all depends on who's going to take action.
True. That's
I
true.
share a lot of great stuff on here, but very few people ever take action on it. I still go out and make money every day, and they're still trying to figure out how to do it when I've already shown them about 100 times. Right?
Yeah.
It's all a matter of whether you're serious enough to take action on anything you do. You know, this is why, like, you guys are on here all the time, and when I do stuff with you, I follow up with you to see if you did it.
True.
Right?
True. You're watching.
So, you know, if people go and comment on my stuff and stuff that have seen this, or they comment and say, hey, you know what, I never knew that, blah, 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 then I know they're probably going to go and take action on it because I've just put the light bulb up, right?
That's right.
So,
All right.
anyways, I think we're good for today, guys.
Well, we have a lot of value.
Any last comments by either you or Stephen?
No, but thank you for that because that's a great information.
You know, Stephen, even the fishing, because you do bass fishing, you could give like a go out there and find maybe one of these shark videos or some guy in a kayak or whatever. You know, I watched a video the other day. I think it was shared by Fishing Nation or something. Some guy in a kayak. There was a shark after him, and he was hitting him with his paddle. He just wouldn't leave him alone. He was going in there, and he finally got to shore. But he was hitting this shark, right? And I mean, people will watch stuff like that. You know, and you could share something like that up there because you're a fisherman. You know, that's just one option, right? Yeah. Share a video like that, and then you have all your information about IBK and say, you know what, want to stay out of the water, go here, or something like that. I don't know. You know? Are you just attracting sharks, or do you want to attract real fish? I don't know. I don't know. You know? Just an idea, right? So, anyways, guys.
Carl, one more thing. Does Vadim put his use of flood sharing with those off-the-wall videos to groups? Does he use the groups?
Yep.
The flood sharing.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And he uses likes, rocks, and everything. He uses everything with that. It's really smart. I mean, he's a very, very good marketer, and that's why I'm hooked up to him, right?
Excellent. All right. Well, that's cool. That's a wrap. I think that really is.
Yeah. I think we've covered enough today. Yep. You know, too much of me is too much. So. Okay, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me today. See you again next week.
I love you.
Take it easy. Bye, everyone.
Have a good one. Bye, guys.